They say her name all around town. This is the intro to Brandy Brown Media and photography. In the community is where she be. Knowledge, power, strength you can see. Don't for the hashtag BB.
All right, everyone. Welcome to another interview with your girl, Brandy Brown Media and Photography. And we got none other. I tell you what, introduce yourself to the people.
It's Rastaray. And if you already don't know, then you already know.
Absolutely, man. Come on. Y'all got to know who Rastaray is.
Can I meet you at the hotel? Hey, can I freak you at the hotel? Hey, can't take you to my house cause hoes tell. Oh no, won't take you to my house cause hoes tell. Can I meet you at the hotel? Hey, can I freak you at the hotel? Hey, can't take you to my house cause hoes tell. Oh no, won't take you to my house cause hoes tell. Can I meet you at the mo? Not trying to call you no hoe. Get nasty behind them doors. Go and take off all your clothes. Your body with homophobe. Have you begging for some more? Arch your back and strike that pose. Throw your ball through the go. We gon' do it every way. Your body I wanna taste. Maybe you can be my babe.
Rastaray really just been taking over the internet for the 2000. Nah, but for real, Rastaray. So pretty much Rastaray is someone that has definitely come across my timeline more than one time. Even though I know her, she's still come across my timeline. And at this point in time, we're going to get into some things that Rastaray got going on. And when I first met Rastaray, I realized that this is just a talented individual. She was doing music popping, also gifted with her hands. She can do hairstyles, locks and stuff popping. So, but my question is, what really got you started in the music?
I just knew I loved music when I was really young. I remember I used to get my mama's cassette tapes and record over her gospel cassette tapes when I was like 6 or 7. So like ever since then, I just been stuck on music. I feel like music is me.
Absolutely, I agree. I definitely heard some tracks from you, and I'm like, ain't nobody signed you yet?
Not yet. Hey, not yet.
Man, I don't know what these folk waiting on. Baby, producers, all y'all, Timberland, yeah, get at my girl right here.
No, for real. I actually like Timberland.
Yeah, you need some of this new talent coming through.
For sure.
But one of the main things that's been going on this internet of mine is that, so I see that you had linked up with Miss Netta and Charles. Now, please help the people understand that we all kind of from the same little town in Sylacauga, Alabama.
For sure.
Okay?
For
so what people don't know, I actually went to school with Miss Netta. I don't know Charles, but I did go to school with Miss Netta, and I know that you're much younger.
Way younger, actually.
Yeah, than Miss Netta and everybody, myself as well. So, by you coming on the scene, you're just a fresh talent. You know what I'm saying? So why not? Why not? You know what I mean?
Right.
But so what I was seeing is that you had wrote a song for Miss Netta.
Which one?
Wow. Okay, which one? All right, so let's get into it then. Let's get into it. So we all know Miss Netta was doing the cooking.
For sure.
Charles, your lunch is ready. And all of a sudden, I see she come out with this banger. I got to call it a banger because I ain't going to lie to you. I feel like I know music. I know good music, especially when it hit the skill.
I try to tell these people they sleep. They gonna mess around. They gonna hit the fan, man.
Listen.
You gotta listen to the lyrics, not just the beat.
Absolutely. So as I'm listening to it, I'm really just like smiling and cheesing like, wow, they got a banger up in here. Because not only is the beat nice, but the lyrics is nice. The delivery was nice. So my question to you is, what all did you have to do with this song? Because I know your talents.
Everything, actually.
Oh, wow. Everything.
Believe it or not, that song, if you talking about the shake and the shimmy, that's a freestyle. Literally just sitting there, I ain't gonna lie, high. And it just came to my mind. I heard the beat and I started saying it. And I remember I played it for Netta, and I remember she kept telling me, like, play that one back. Because I would freestyle, like, a whole bunch of different songs, and we was going through them. We were supposed to drop a whole album together. I actually still have some of the songs that we were supposed to finish.
Okay. So, all right, you sitting there, you done heard this track. First of all, who produced the track?
Bo Peep.
Absolutely. Okay.
Shout out Bo Peep, Quantum Records.
Okay. What up, fam? The
For
plot
sure, for sure.
thickens. So, I'm listening to the track. Now that I'm getting this information, y'all recorded it at Quantum Records then.
For sure.
Okay, got that sound quality on point. Okay, we see you cooking up the sauce, Bo Peep.
Yeah.
So I'm listening, but like this delivery, and when I tell you everything was on point, when I listened to it, like I said, I was shooketh. I was like, okay, I hear, I see. So once you wrote it, well, did you write like when it comes to the arrangement? You wrote the lyrics, or you freestyled the lyrics first, then you wrote them down, or you just freestyled?
I freestyled them. Basically, I let AI write it down, and then I gave the lyrics to her so she could study over them.
Absolutely. So, as Miss Netta was recording it, were you kind of coaching her through the recording?
I coached her through every sentence.
Okay.
Every sentence.
I can believe it because I know how that thing go. You really, know how you want it to sound and how it's gonna be a hit once everything is delivered the way you want it to be delivered, right?
Correct.
All right. So once everything is done, y'all laid it down. How long did it take y'all to lay it down?
Maybe like 3 hours. That one took like 3 hours.
Okay.
Shake and Shimmy wasn't as in depth as Growing was, because Growing is actually a singing song. Shake and Shimmy is more like a little club banger, so it's not as hard. You ain't got to put too much into it.
Right.
But it still took the longest because it had the most words.
Absolutely. So, all right. So once y'all got it recorded, what was the interaction between y'all once it was recorded? Because I'm just trying to get how everything was going in the studio once y'all laid it down and the arrangement was playing from front to back.
Nothing that we talked about was fulfilled after we left the studio, but basically, like I said, we was working on an album. I think it was like a 7 or 8 track album that I was basically doing with Netta and Charles. Me and Charles was supposed to have some songs. Me and Netta was supposed to have some songs. So when we was at this particular recording session, we kind of laid down the rules of what was supposed to be expected. And the only thing that I really ever asked Netta was to just give me my acknowledgement.
Okay.
That's it. So that was what was discussed before we left the studio. And then after that, a lot of stuff started happening in the background that I didn't know nothing about with the people in Montgomery.
Oh, the people in Montgomery. So, okay, because I want to take this thing step by step because the people want to know.
For sure.
All right, so once y'all recorded the song, of course y'all put the song out on the internet.
Right.
It went crazy.
Facts.
So y'all started getting hits from people in Montgomery. And we know that the Gump is kind of like a little Motown, for real. A lot of people don't understand how many people who done came from Montgomery done really made it.
Yeah.
A lot of times people didn't really make it as far as they needed to because, of course there's haters. People hate on each other, but the Gump has always been talented.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So
R.I.P. Doe B. Ain't that where Doe B from?
Doe B, most definitely.
Yeah.
King South.
Oh, yeah. And I fuck with King South.
Come
I
on
love
with it.
King South.
Absolutely.
Because there she go.
There she go. I ain't lying, baby. That's a banger when they put that on.
Yeah, I like
time.
King South.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's so many more after that. Dirty Boys. We just got to say them real quick.
Old school Dirty Boys.
Absolutely. So, did you know these people that reached out, or did they reach out to you, or they reached out to Miss Nether and them?
Actually, from my understanding, Netta basically had this man become her manager. Don't know his name, but that guy was in charge of everything from the video and everything. Me and Bo Pete and her was supposed to shoot the video. I don't even know where this man came from. He just kind of came out the blue. All of a sudden, this is my manager, and he gonna do this, and he finna do this. But nothing was never discussed about the shake and the shimmy until the video had been planned. They had everything set up. Then I was told, like, last minute.
Okay, so one of the things that I guess that I'm already feeling like I need to alert and stop and say something about is the fact that somebody else shooting the video when you got Bo Peep right there that can shoot the video.
Facts.
I mean, like, if we gonna keep it a buck, we might as well just go ahead and keep it in-house and push that thing out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
like,
the
why do
plan.
we got to go way out to go get anybody when he already done laid the track. We already know that he can shoot a good video.
Right.
Like, what are we doing at this point?
I was trying to figure out at the time why she was basically trying to push Bo Peep completely out of it.
Oh, wow.
When the guy from Montgomery came into the picture, everything changed. It was nothing the same. I think the last thing that we did was the Growing song. And the way that one went, I just kind of knew it wasn't going to be too much longer after that just because of how slow it was and the attitude that was going on with Netta at the time. So I feel like she had already, kind of made up in her mind that she was going to go over here with these people and I'm going to let them do everything.
So, in your opinion, do you feel like it was because, the shake and the shimmy had went, and she felt like maybe she could do it by herself?
I ain't never look at it like that. Honestly.
Oh, wow.
I did not look at that like that.
I'm just wondering, because I'm trying to figure out why would you mess up a good thing?
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I've been around a lot of people and I see how people move. And to me, y'all had everything. Like, y'all had the right combination of everything right there.
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand why we had to go out to do anything.
I don't know where them people come from. And to be honest, that's something I wouldn't mind knowing from Netta's point of view. Because if we did something together and you bring in a third party, well, that don't work, especially if you ain't talked to the other person yet. You're just going to bring in this third party, and then this third party, the interaction, that's for a whole nother conversation, though. The interaction and that is, that's a whole lot of extra stuff, too.
So, well, let me ask you this then. Did y'all sign a contract?
For the music?
For the music?
Yes.
Okay, so in the contract, was she even able to bring somebody else in?
Oh, no. No. It was supposed to be me, her, Charles, and Bo Peep.
So that was kind of like a breach of contract then, off the rip. But, sometimes when we know each other, when we know people, we want to give them the benefit of the doubt, do we not?
True.
Especially, when we see where we going, we got a vision. I'm sure y'all had already talked about it, like you said.
Yeah.
So, all right, once the guy came in, what did he do? Like, how did that transpire then, once he came in?
When I first got to the house, the day of the video, it's like everybody was trying to figure out who I was. Whole time, this is my song y'all about to record the video to. So, like, I come in, and they looking at me crazy, and I'm like, y'all, peep, like, something off. And it's like, didn't nobody want to really speak, and the dude that was supposed to be her manager, I don't know what his problem was, or he might have been just a little too high on his horse or what that was about. But at one point during the video, him and Netta kind of called me to the kitchen. I go in the kitchen, and, he just sitting there bragging on Netta. Oh, yeah, Netta popping like hot grease. Huh? Bro, we talking about the video. I'm just trying to figure out, I was asking him, do you record? Oh, no, I won't record nobody but Netta. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, you know, I got your best interest at heart, right?
Exactly.
She was like, yeah, this is her. And it was just the shallowness that was going on. It made me feel like y'all already knew. You knew what was going on. He knew what was going on. And I was just the person in the blind spot. He was real, like, he was rude, real rude. Everything I asked him, I even asked him about shooting videos. I ain't gonna shoot nobody but Netta, yeah. Netta popping like hot grease right now. What?
Okay.
I knew then, to me, it seemed like, first of all, I don't know nobody in this house.
Absolutely.
Don't nobody know y'all. If anybody's gonna watch somebody in the room, it'll be Netta. And then after Netta, at this point, it'll be me. They don't even know y'all.
Wow.
Netta, Charles, and me. So I
Wow.
felt like it was a clout thing for everybody in that house. And it's like he had all his people and his family and the people that he knew there. And that's what their plan was. Even when we pulled up, they was outside shooting scenes to the video. Netta wasn't even in those scenes. I'm still trying to figure out why was it certain scenes in the video, and it's a shake and shimmy song, first of all.
Absolutely.
Have you watched it?
I have.
It don't make sense and it don't match the song.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
That was not our plans for that video.
Oh, wow.
We actually had plans for the video, like involving a picnic with kids and all kind of stuff. That was kind of just, at some point, I guess demise in their eyes or whatever. They didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it. That's what I took it as. And Netta just kind of followed, and that was it.
I wonder why Miss Netta followed suit like that, because Miss Netta done been around you. Haven't you been doing Miss Netta hair for a while?
Long time.
So what I need people to understand and learn from this whole situation is that stick with what you know.
That's true.
And it ain't like you done snaked her or nothing like that. I feel like y'all had a chemistry. The
For sure.
song, you can tell through the song that was a chemistry there.
For sure.
You wrote the song, she went in, recorded it, you coached her through it. Baby, A+.
I'm in the song. That's me in the background of the song.
Wait
I'm
a
doing
minute.
the ad-libs in the song.
Okay. Okay.
So how could you leave out the person that not only wrote the song, made the song, let you use the song, and also helped you with the song, then came in and even put some ins and outs just because you couldn't?
Wow. I feel like, and you know, I could be wrong, so hopefully if Miss Netta see this, then maybe she can come talk to me too.
For sure.
But I feel like somebody got in Miss Netta's ear. I feel like somebody did, or either they led Miss Netta astray. You
For
know
sure.
how it
Oh,
can
yeah,
be.
yeah.
You know how it can be in this industry, baby. It ain't nobody, don't nobody love nobody. The people who start out together should stick together. I don't care. I done seen it too many times, man.
And it always failed.
It always fail. Okay. All right, let's get back to this interview though. Let's get back. Because I'm still trying to figure out, y'all. Okay, so when you got there, they were already filming scenes. Miss Netta. So was Miss Netta's demeanor like kinda like very passive?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, even her, everybody was looking crazy. Mind you invited me here.
So I'm wondering, did she even tell them that you was coming?
I think that might have been the actual issue there. And they didn't really know who I was. But how can you be shooting a video to my song at this point without me being here? And then without my knowledge. I didn't know this at first. I didn't know nothing about the video until I heard her and Charles talking about it. And I said, what video? Oh, yeah, she ain't tell you. We supposed to be doing the shoot down there. You know, we shoot every weekend. What?
All right. So
That's crazy. I'm gonna take a sip of my cup of that. It was like right on time. And it went from there. I was on somebody else's live. I hopped out that live, got on my own live, and boom, That's when it hit the fan.
That's when it hit the fan.
Everything hit the fan. All because of that one remark you made after I've been quiet this entire time. Even after the talk we had and everything that people didn't even know about in the beginning.
Yeah.
So as I'm going in on live, he calls. I won't answer. You were just on live. You should have called me soon as that. You know, if that was, you should have called me before.
Yeah.
But especially before you called me out my name. I ain't never disrespecting her. You can go back to
Absolutely.
all of my lives and try to see before this happened. Never was disrespectful. Even after the fact, I still feel in my eyes I spared a lot because I ain't say everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really could have said and did more damage than was done, but I let that ride because I done messed around and let your energy come over here.
Absolutely.
Now your disloyalty is rubbing off. You feel me? Because no, regardless, I'm going to say this about myself. You know, we live and we learn and we grow. Moving forward after that situation, I had to realize this. You can't let everything get to you. And just because you know information, don't use that while you're mad.
Absolutely.
Keep it to yourself. That's going to hurt people in the long run regardless. And my mama, big on God, I remember when I kept going live, it was like that third live I was going in. My mom was like, Rochelle, let that go.